So today is a absolutely stunning day. I think it's Sunday the 29th of December. Yep, I was right. It's the 29th of December. It's the first day that it's not been windy, rainy, generally horrible for the last week. There's been loads of storms in the UK at this time, and I'm finally decided to kind of come try and prove the statement which I said in a video I did about a month ago, where I think I'm a donkey in terms of my fitness. So in other words, I'm not a fast runner, I'm not a great runner in any way or anything like that, but I enjoy being out and going around places. And if I go hill walking, I sometimes get a little kind of second wind when I'm at the top of the hill, and I like to go for a jog at the top. So today I thought, right, it's sunny, I'm not doing anything, get out. Okay, you had a crap night's sleep, yeah, you've got a sore throat, yeah, you drank a lot of beer last night, and yeah, it's really muddy, squishy ground, but let's just see how far I can go today in the sunshine. So just now I'm walking up the kind of Water of Leith up to a town called Balerno, which so far I've done 5.5 kilometers to get to. And the rules of this is generally I'm not trying to push myself on my fitness or my speed or my time or anything like that. It's more just push myself on my will, like how far can I be bothered going until I actually feel tired without pushing myself. So in other words, I'm not trying to get a new best time or anything like that. And when I do jog, I try and keep it below 10 kilometers an hour, try and do it some breathing through my nose, so I'm not gasping for air. And whenever there's a hill, just walk it. Whenever it's downhill, jog it. If I get to the point where I'm sweating, which I am just now, just slow down, start walking again, and just not push myself in any way. Let's see how far I go. So that was the first part, that was the Water of Leith, and it seems like I'm coming up onto the Lanark Road, and then we're going to go up into the hills after that. 7.75 kilometers in, and running up the hill to get to the first reservoir, which is Threepmuir, a little bit out of breath, just past the place which is the SSPCA, Scottish Society for the Protection of Animals or something like that. And they've got two little horses in their field, and they've got little jackets on, make them look like, I have no idea what it makes them look like. Black and white cows. Cute. Although running up a road with no walking path at the side is a little bit scary, it is absolutely stunning around here. Just on a day like today, clear blue sky almost everywhere, random helicopter flying around over there, just the sun hitting the fields, hitting the trees, and then scary clouds of mist over the hills over there. Looks cool. So 9 kilometers from the house, I've managed to get my way all the way up to Threepmuir Reservoir, where there seems to be a lot of other joggers. There's a whole team of them just sprinted past me, so try to keep up with them. I reckon they were doing about 13-14k per hour. But this is the view that you get of Threepmuir, and then Harlaw is the reservoir over there. But yeah, gorgeous. Blue sky, no wind, and what the good thing is now, I've done 9k. Here, I think it's mostly downhill and the wind is behind me. So I'm definitely going to try and increase my average speed, which now is 7.12. 1 kilometer later, we're at Harlaw Reservoir, which looks nice for fishing in. Very cute. Lots of people out walking today. And just absolutely stunning views of the hills, the fields, the reservoirs. Absolutely gorgeous. So that is Harlaw Reservoir, which goes to a nice kind of little end bit in the forest. So from here I'm staying off the road. Oh well, done 11.18 kilometers. I managed to get my average speed up in those last 2 and a bit kilometers up to 7.5 kilometers an hour. So that's pretty good. Now I head off, and I think I'm going to try and find another reservoir, maybe the, what's it called, Balerno Reservoir? I don't know, but this is where we're going. Instead of following the path, we're going over the fence. Ooh, squelch, squelch, squelch. Okay, let's go. So here, I think, is the bit where I take a new junction, which I've never been to before, or a new path I've never been down. But just now, oh, what a good day to be out for a jog. Again, no wind, blue sky above, sunshine over there, views that are just awesome. It's cool how the clouds are in the hills over there. Looks really kind of scary. So if I were to carry on up this hill, which I probably would be happy to go up to, it takes you up to the Glen Course Reservoir. The only problem about that is that it's going to be really, really muddy. So I'm going to head down the road or the path that says Curry. So that's a little town down that way, kind of on the way home. But this bit, I'm at 12.61 kilometers in, and it's awesome. It's like, you know, I'm sure you can see all the way over to the sea over there. But either way, heading down this path, kind of back towards Edinburgh over there. So I was just trying to run or jog down this path, which has pretty much got a river going down it. So I'm thinking that's not good. When I've just seen that over to the side in the forest, we've got a lovely dry forest run. So this, oh, and also lots of big horse hoof prints. So people obviously take their horses horse riding through here, or horse trekking, I think it is. But yeah, this is a little bit more tricky because you're running over roots just now, but at least it's dry. So I've managed 14.5 kilometers so far, and now have enjoyed it so far because I've had dry feet, and now I've got these giant puddles to try and traverse, which it looks like everyone else has done the same, and it's slippy as anything here. So, oh man, and my shoes have no grip whatsoever. In fact, fuck it, I'm going into the field. I don't know if this is legal, but yes, okay, avoiding big puddles because jogging in wet feet is very much not fun. Okay, so the next bit which I'm going to head along to is called Torfin. Yeah, Torfin and Bonally. So that's the next two reservoirs, which I'm cool. Which, instead of going back down that road that would take me down to Curry, I'm going along this road, which will take me up to a hill and some reservoirs. And here, oh, here you get a good view over the west side of Edinburgh. We'll see it closer in a minute. Okay, so progress report, 2 hours exactly in, 14.77 kilometers from that lovely cute little river that feeds into the Water of Leith. Just up from here is the farm, which will then go off into the kind of fields to get to the Bonally reservoirs. In terms of like exhaustion, no, oh, I forgot, I'm doing this all fasted as well. I haven't had any break. Well, I had a banana. Okay, I had a banana and had my pint of coffee before I came out with just a dash of almond milk in there. So I think about a total of maybe like 100 calories before I left out. And at like almost 15 kilometers has me easily done like 1,200 calories so far. So I'm pretty much calling that fasted. And 2 hours in so far, nothing's really sore. Legs are feeling a little bit tired. I feel like they've definitely done a good walk. Definitely feel like somebody said, do you want a hot bath or a cold bath? I'd be saying, give me an ice bath right now. But not feeling too exhausted in any way, so happy to carry on. And definitely got at least another 5k in me so far. And hello, happy dogs. So now we're just wandering around through a farm with more mega puddles in front of me. And what we do is, we head up. So what we do is we head up over, kind of close towards the valley of that hill in the background there. I love the fact that in December the 29th, or the 29th of December, that if you're wondering what time I'm actually jogging at when the sun, as you can see, is that low in the sky, it's only 1:30 in the afternoon. So in Edinburgh, in Scotland, 1:30, just a couple of days after the winter solstice, it's pretty much sunset time, which gives me a shadow that goes for about 50 meters over there. But anyway, beautiful, so it doesn't matter. So here we're coming up to our first reservoir. I think this must be the Bonally one, maybe? Strangely, not actually a sign or a label naming this reservoir. Strange, got all the way to the end of that reservoir there and it didn't say anything, it just said fisheries. So I'm guessing it's a place where you can go fly fishing, but it doesn't necessarily have a name. So now I'm kind of underneath the reservoir there, which is kind of cool. You can see the kind of river coming out of it, which looks, how much fun would that be as a slide? And then you hit that big log there, and we're kind of, it's like, what? This view I love. I think that's so cool because it's the fact that just 5 minutes out of Edinburgh, because Edinburgh's just over there, you can get a view. Okay, apart from the giant electric pylons kind of ruining it, how much does that look like you could be out in the middle of nowhere? It's awesome, so cool. Now this is definitely the view which I like. As you come down, we're walking past there and then we're into the lower reservoir. Whoa. Now that's cool, that's very cool. Definitely looks like a cool place to go swimming in. Looks like very clean water. So now I'm going off piste again. I saw a sign saying Dreghorn, which I think is over there. But oh, look at that. The wind really comes off this reservoir, Bonally Reservoir. Because running beside it, no wind whatsoever. Just as you come off, whoo, blown away. So good for kite surfing if you're going there. But here we've got a great view over to Arthur's Seat, the big hill in Edinburgh. Hold on. Okay, that's cool. So we've got a river, reservoir behind me there, and then on the other side we're looking right down into Edinburgh, the main hill, Arthur's Seat. You can just see the castle just behind the trees over there, the Royal Observatory over to the where's the road? Don't know, somewhere over there. But yeah, awesome. And that is 17.58 kilometers. I'd say definitely now. Oh yeah, good way now. I think also that's officially the longest distance I've done in one go with the watch, with the Nike Plus watch. Right, definite tip for photographers in Edinburgh: the path just past the Bonally Reservoir, which points to Dreghorn, where you've got a hill up there. The view from up there will make a fantastic panorama of Edinburgh. You've got all the way from the west of Edinburgh, you've got Corstorphine Hill over there, Edinburgh Castle there, Blackford Hill there, I think. Then you've got Arthur's Seat, which looks massive, and then another hill over there. I've probably got these all wrong, can't remember. But certainly at night time, going a little bit higher up the hill up there, because you've got still got the big electric pylons in front, which are a bit rubbish. So the higher up you get, the less obvious they will be. This will be a place to get those shots. Oh, what a view. And I think there's actually, yeah, there's a path up to the top of that hill there. Nice. One day. 18.75 kilometers in. That's me finally getting back to the bypass of Edinburgh, so I'm about to walk over that and go into Bonally. Average speed 7 kilometers 21. Yeah, pretty pooped from this. The thought of, I was getting pretty close to a half marathon actually, so that's not too bad. It's about 2 hours 35 minutes. Lower back tired, legs tired, nothing fortunately sore, but just very tired. It's just been a perfect day for doing this, for really pushing myself in distance wise. So again, I would say I've happily done what I said I was going to do, of do a longer distance, be a goat, be a donkey, or whatever it is, and still got another 3-4 kilometers to get back to the actual house. So I don't know what a half marathon is. I think a marathon is 41 kilometers, so maybe it's like 20k is a half marathon, or 22 or somewhere around about that. Not 100% sure, check that. That'd be pretty cool if in this year I've managed to do a half marathon, just waking up one day going, I'm off to do a half marathon around the hills. Oh yeah. And also I think that's me now done 1,000 kilometers according to my Nike Plus watch and app on my phone. 1,000 kilometers in the last 365 days. So that's pretty badass. So here we are, just passing Benally Primary School, and it's 2 o'clock, 2 p.m, and the sun just setting behind me now. Lovely. And spot on the 20 kilometer mark, that's being a cute little village of Collington, where when I see a restaurant saying pizzas, I'm going, oh, that's a reward which I would really like to give myself right now. But oh my god, actually at this point, 20k in, I would definitely say I'm tender. Pain, not like injury pain, but like definitely sore. Not enjoying this bit. Bang on 3 hours now, and done 21 kilometers, 320 meters. Well, wait a minute, still got a minute to go. So that's me done a half marathon through the hills in 3 hours, December the 29th. I'm absolutely pooped, and I've still got to get home. But walking along the water of Leith again, back to kind of my start position. Just about 100-150 meters from home now. 23.5 kilometers done. Thinking like, oh, maybe I should do another loop of the local area, so I can say I've done a kilomathon, which is a marathon number of kilometers. But I do my best not to be in absolute pain just now. So sore, very sore, legs sore, tired. I think I have done possibly a longer distance than this. However, I've done it with a stop, a lunch break, you know, sweeties, water and all that stuff. That's 23.5 kilometers fasted, first thing in the morning, no warm up or anything. Managed to do my best to try and keep my pace at the end there above 7 kilometers an hour, or my average. So my average, I think just now, is saying 7.02 for the full 23.7 kilometers I've done. So the fastest, I think, fastest average was 7.5. That was around Harlow and Threepmuir. And then just once I hit 18, 19, absolutely just like, oh, energy gone. So maybe that's where a banana or a bit of toast would have come in handy. But otherwise, very happy. Definitely done my first ever half marathon in wintertime, fasted. Oh yes. Bye bye.